There seems to be a short-selling theme among this week's aggressive growth stock picks, and we're going to find out more about why that is and exactly what that means with our aggressive growth stock strategist, Brian Bolan. And I'm sure you'll be able to tell us.
Well, at least I'll give it a shot.
All right, well, let's start with Ryland Group, RYL the ticker.
Right, and that's a home builder. And I think, we saw a lot of interest in the home builders for the last several months. This housing recovery theme has been out there. And it's been going quite well for them. Is it 4 of the last 5 quarters have seen beats, and the last 2 beats have been, what we want to see is that, the growth in the percentage of the positive surprise. So when you see that, the company continues to do better than the analysts expect, and when that keeps on, increasing, only good things will happen.
Okay.
The idea here inside of the short selling here is that the other day on Thursday, June 13th, the stock was up 7% in one day in a slow and steady run-up. I don't think you can see it from this chart, but you can really see in this year-long chart here that I have was that the stock was up in the low 50s and then really retraced, really went down as all the home builders kind of sold off in the last couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. So what we had yesterday was a whole lot of short covering. So a lot of people were short those stocks as they were going down, and the bottom was pretty much put in yesterday, and therefore everyone was getting out, and that's why you have Ryland going up 7% in one day when the rest of the home builders are going up 1, 2, and 3% tops. So that 7% move, clearly short covering.
Okay. Big build, you might say.
Yeah, a big build of the short positions all getting cleared out there.
All right. Next one is Angie's List, ANGI the ticker. This is a content site.
Right, so this is the user-generated reviews. So, if you have a review on a dentist, on a lawyer, or some sort of service provider in your local area, Angie's List is a place where you can go to subscribe. Mm-hmm. You get real people doing real reviews, and at least that's their tagline. Now, again, you're seeing that this is a Zacks rank number 2, but this is a little bit different play here because you have Citron Research, mm-hmm. And they're pretty much a widely known short-selling research shop. So if Citron does a report on your company, 99 times out of 100, it's bad news. What Citron has done here a couple times is attack Angie's List. They did it on the 1st of May, and they recently did it again the last couple weeks, but both attacks didn't really work. One of the things that's going on here with Angie's List is it is, a younger company, new to the markets. It's showing great revenue growth. And I've got a slide here that shows a consistent quarter-over-quarter increase in revenue. And when you have that, you've got a real good chance of having higher earnings because, your expenses are going to go up, but you're hoping your revenue is going to grow faster than your expenses. But getting back to the idea of being a short, in the short sales, Angie's List right now has got a pretty large amount of short interest, and we check that at the NASDAQ.com site, mm-hmm. and that comes out twice a month on the 15th and the end of the month. And you can see how many shares are short, and then you look at what the volume is, and then we divide those out, and you have an idea called days to cover. How many days of full trading activity would it take for the shorts to get completely blown out? Angie's List volume has gone down a little bit, but the number of shares short really hasn't. So we're looking at 17 days to cover, and that's a lot, and it's been a big increase lately. And that new number should come out pretty soon. But with this short attack again from Citron, you could be in the position here to get a real good short squeeze out of Angie's List. Okay. Well, do you own either of these two? I do not. All right. Check out other stock picks, and they're on our website, Zacks.com. If you're not there already, if you may be watching this video in syndication someplace, get on over, Zacks.com. You can check out all of the stock picks and stock picking strategies that are currently up there. Link to them right off the home page. With Brian, I'm Terry Ruffalo.